What's up, guys? It's May 20th. I'm starting to get a little chop out here already. It's 5:45 in the morning. May 20th, like I said. I'm out here on the first reef right off the main lake shoreline. Asylum Bay, Lake Winnebago. The spawn's just wrapping up on the river. A bunch of fish dumping in the lake. I got an opportunity to get out here. Unfortunately, I don't have any girls with me, but I wanted to show you something, guys. Here's my jig. Let's see if I can get that into focus there. It's one of my custom jigs. We're gonna put that to use for live bait or river jig. I'm gonna put a little leech on there. The color is silver mine and a little chartreuse. Well, that's picking that up. Might be a little glare on the camera, I apologize. But we're gonna get after it. I don't have all the time in the world. I can hear my line humming. Let's see if there's a walleye or two here. Basically, I wanted to come out here today and showcase my custom jigs. I also have some stuff for some perch, drop shots. Really cool. I'll show you guys those when I get to it. So it's an easy way to check your depth when you're out here. I got a 6.6 rod. I'm sitting about 7 feet right now with the slip knot at the end without having to check the depth with a weight. I'll be about 5 feet because I got about 6 foot reef behind me. Drops down to about 16 real quick. And right out to your butt. You guys can see this or not. I'm gonna see if I can get a shot of it. Check out that sun already. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's get back to fishing. Really cool. Overcast morning out here this morning. Boat launch, which is always a good thing. I suppose sometimes it could also imply no fish are biting, but I know otherwise. Just because of the time of year, everything's hungry right now. It's a matter of finding them. Recording. I just moved to a new spot, just farther off the reef. Still about 7-8 feet of water. About 7:30. Finally landed my first walleye. Been putting a clinic on the sheephead. I figured I'd save you guys the agony, but finally got the first walleye on the new jig, my jig. Let's take a look. Yeah, not the biggest, but he'll eat. There's the jig in his mouth. Booyah, let's go. Just a sheephead. I'll show you guys one. There's another jig of mine. Such a beautiful morning out here, guys. It's about a 5-mile-an-hour west wind. Just keeps kind of going on and off. Picks up a little bit, calms down a little bit. Fish. I don't think it's the right species though. No, sir. I've heard people eating them. I have personally never tried it, but they're abundant. All right, before I turned you guys on, I had a really great bite on a leech, on a bobber. Just sucked it down just the way I wanted. And there was a little bit of slack in the line when I went to set the hook, and I didn't quite get a good stiff hook set on it. And of course I was excited and rushed it because it's been the first bite in a little bit. So probably been about 15 minutes after I caught that last one. Well, we got another one, guys. I just moved. I went out to about 10 feet. I just lost one at the boat. Cast it right back out. Look at what's in that mouth. My jig. Oh yeah. Another great, probably 14-incher. I'm down to my last leech. Let's go. Let's go. Lost another one right at the boat 2 seconds before that. Cast it right back out. I tried to turn the camera on and the bobber was already under. Oh no! Come on. Oh, that was my last leech, boys. Sucked it right under. Bobber, don't tell me. Oh, it's still there. Oh, there's one more here. Let's get him. I'm out of crawlers and leeches. Take this drop shot rig off the perch. This is the drop shot rig I wanted to show you guys. Probably gonna be real hard to see right now, but I want to get my last walleye little drop shot. And that's what I make right there, custom. Got him. That's another walleye. Yes, sir. Oh, it's a goat. No. I was so excited. Thought it was my last walleye. Hey guys, what's up? I wanted to do a quick outro here. Kind of do also a little rundown of my gear. I didn't do very well out in the boat this morning, so I had two-prong approach. I had 2 slip bobbers out, and they were both rocking my jigs. Now this is a 16th ounce, blue, pink, a little white in there. It's got a Gamakatsu hook on it, 16th ounce. It sits real nice. I got a little bead sitting above it. I got that about 1.5 foot lead up to a swivel, and I got a little egg sinker, and that just slides freely. I would say that's probably about an 1/8 ounce, and then I got a nice slip bobber, another bead, and that runs up to my slip knot. Now that color right there took 2 of the walleyes this morning. Like I said, the second one, actually the first of the 2 I lost at the edge of the boat due to me trying to turn the camera on, which, you know, the joys of filming, and that's okay. But I was rewarded with a white bass shortly after, so that's one of the 2. And this was the other color. That took pretty much most of the fish all day. This is called a silver mine with a little chartreuse in there. I don't know how well that's showing up. I hope it's showing up well. Now this one I have about a 2-foot lead to a swivel, and I probably have, that's probably a 1/16 ounce. That's pretty light. Egg sinker, excuse me, to a bead, to a float, up to my slip knot. I was running today about 7 feet of water. I think I was setting them at 5.5 feet. The other 2 fish came in 10 feet. Later on in the morning I backed off the reef a little bit and went about 10 feet of water, and that's when I picked up the last 2 and the white bass. The last thing I was throwing, which is another jig that I make, this is what I compare this to, similar to a VMC Moon Eye. It's got that profile, some giant eyes I put on there, super realistic looking. I think they're perch eyes, along with a Gamakatsu and a little worm guard. That was great for crawlers. This is, I believe, an 1/8 ounce, and I got this painted a candy purple with a little chartreuse. Guys, this caught sheephead. I believe I had another walleye on earlier this morning. I didn't get a look at it, but it felt right. Again, great bait, guys. I love this jig. So everything I make, everything I caught fish on this morning was something I make. Something you guys can buy. So I'm in the works of getting it all put together, getting a website put together, slapping a name on it. So real soon, guys. Stick with me for more content. Thanks.